Continue straight for 15 minutes to North 8th Street.
Well, I guess you can see I'm still driving. I just gave you a preview of what I've been looking at for a while. The excuse me, the back end of a semi. I can't get around. As you can tell by the hat, I've been in Chicago, finished up the reseller rally. It was a lot of fun, a lot of drinking, a lot of socializing. That was the main point of the whole deal, was to be able to interact with other sellers and network and exchange ideas. It was nice to see a couple people I've met before and meet a lot of people I've seen on YouTube. Had a lot of fun. Ooh, a lot of beer. I've even got beer in the back. You can't get Labatt's Blue in Alabama because, you know, Canadian beer distribution is not that far down. So I've got quite a 3 12-packs and a 24-pack in the back. That'll last for a little while. The 24-pack's my brother's, so it's not all mine. But reseller rally was basically the 5 speakers went 30 minutes at a time, and then there was a long question and answer, and then, you know, Friday night before and Saturday night afterwards, you know, designed networking opportunities around the bar area and in the lobby of the hotel. So met quite a few people. Ryan, the Oak Book Pricker, spent a lot of time with him. Cool Chicago jacket, cool Chicago shirt. If you look at some other videos, I'm sure people got him in him. Lonnie and John, most likely in their videos, got him. Let's see. I'd never met Chad and Kim in real life, so that was cool. Ronnie and I forgot Ronnie's wife's name. Sorry, man. I'm operating on 3 hours sleep. I'd hung out with Adam before, Adam Wacker, the biohazard picker, at another conference. So this morning before I left, we met at a flea market right outside of O'Hare. It was a huge flea market, and spent about 3 hours there. He bought a lot more than I did, but I still bought 4 or 5 things. And they go on eBay because I'm so good at listening to eBay. I did pick up some Chicago hats. I am a huge Cubs fan. Even growing up in the South, in the 80s when cable first came in, WGN was piped into most houses down there, and Harry Carey would come on in the afternoons when I get home from school, and, you know, I'd watch the Cubs play. Ron Sandberg was my favorite player. So it was cool to pick up some Cubs stuff, because every hat I own has an Alabama A on it, except for these Chicago hats now. And I picked up a couple shirts. Let's see, what else has happened? Since day 1 wrapped up, day 2 was more of day 1. I went from Evansville, Indiana to Terre Haute. I think about 15 Walmarts. They were all in the country, middle of nowhere. I think it was 5 or 6 Rite Aid. Not Rite Aid, but Walgreens. Can't even remember where the hell I've been. Hey everybody, I have finished the reseller conference. I'm just gonna make this one long video because I'm so great at publishing videos. I am in Indiana somewhere, I don't know where. I'm on a blue line of a map going to a Walmart somewhere. Awesome fun, the reseller rally. Basically it was a one-day event on Saturday that had the 6 speakers. They went for 30 minutes at a time, and then a couple hours of question and answer after lunch. It was nice to meet a lot of people that I see on YouTube in real life. You know, Chad, Kim, Ronnie, Brian, the Oak Book Pricker. What a great cubby jacket he had. Adam Wacker, I'd met before, but we hung out again this morning before I left. We went to a flea market outside of O'Hare and spent about 3 hours at the flea market just picking stuff. Got eBay inventory. I think I got a Sony CD player, the Sony Walkman, one of the car ones. I got for, I think I paid $3 for. I got a Sony. I got 2 Sony micro cassette recorders. I paid $4 each for those. Got a Polaroid camera. It's been open, but the box is still new in the box. I paid $8 for it. Actually, I got that free, sorry. Adam got 2 for $10 and made me take that one, so actually I got that for free. So that's going to be my best ROI of the trip. Son of a gun. What? Just out here in the middle of nowhere on a 55 mile an hour, we're not passing a dude on the bicycle. Really? That clank you heard was all the beer in the back. The bass blue, you can't get down south, so there might be 3 12 packs and a 24 pack of cans. What are you gonna do? I'm not coming back up north until the end of July. So what happened since I last recorded? I had ended day 1 in Evansville. Day 2 started in Evansville. Hit a Walmart, some Walgreens. Went to a Gander Mountain that was going out of business. And then headed towards Mount Carmel. I think that's it, Carmel, whatever. And ended up 13, 14 Walmarts, 4 or 5 Walgreens, 4 Goodwills, and then came into Terre Haute and hit a Toys R Us and a Myers. So quite a lot of fun stuff going on there in day 2. Day 1 and day 2 ended up being nearly the same on profit when I entered them into Inventory Lab and I sent them in. One was $1,700, I believe. The other one was $1,600. So the first 2 days of the trip should net $3,300, and I figure, I think I've told you guys this before, 90% is probably a good number on that, because by the time the price will change by the time they get in, and you know, you'll have the crazy price droppers on Amazon that. So even if it's $3,000, you know, that's not a bad 2 days. Where else am I going to go to put in 2 days work and make that kind of money? Day 3 is still in the back end boxes. It was day 3 started in Terre Haute, made it through Lafayette, ate at a Triple D restaurant. It's called the Triple X Family Restaurant. They are known for their burgers and their root beer. Outstanding chopped sirloin burgers. That is a nice place to eat. Been there since the 20s, in the same place. Interesting that they didn't have any tables. It was all counter service, which a kind of serpentine counter went all through the place, turning every which way. But that was very good. Left there, went to Walmart, and got hailed on. Got caught in some bad thunderstorm. I know you guys can appreciate this. As soon as the rain stopped, just cut down from sideways to straight down, I jumped out and ran inside, and I just got soaked. And I come in there, run in the door, there's all these people sitting there waiting to go outside. They weren't going in the rain. The Walmart employees were pushing water back out because it was going sideways, so it was coming in the store. And I looked right at him and put my hands across my head and said, "That was awful. I think it messed up my hair." The entire place just busted out laughing. That was pretty awesome. There's got to be some humor when you're getting held on. So that was day 3. I actually made it into Chicago. So and then Wednesday night, I had dinner with Chad and Kim, Ronnie, and Gretchen, and me, the 5th wheel. That was awesome. I don't care. It was really good meeting those guys in person. We had a lot of laughs. Thursday, I went back at it in Chicago. Some of that stuff is still back here too. I've got 4 full boxes in the back. 3/4 of one of those boxes is the eBay box, but now I've been throwing Amazon in it because I'm out of boxes. At this first Walmart, I'm gonna pick up a box or 2, at least 1 to get me started. They don't have the boxes that I generally like Lowe's or Home Depot. So until I find one of those, no big worries. I will just use a Walmart box, and it's just because it's the strength of the sidewalls. It's nothing to do with Walmart. I use the heavy-duty boxes. And so then Friday, after a hard night of drinking, I'm an old man and I don't drink a lot. Of course, I have beer back here, 36 beers back there, but you know, that'll last me quite a while. You know, I drink one or two and then I call it quits. Well, it was 6 or 7 before I called it quits Thursday night. So after being on the road all week, I slept only, I did good the first night, 6 hours, 7 hours, because I was short on sleep. And I did 6 or 7 the second night, but then the third night was like 4 hours. And I went to get up to go to yard sales Friday morning. That didn't happen. I got up at 6:30, alarm clock went off. And I was like, ooh, the heck with this. And turned the alarm off, went back to sleep, got up at noon. And then as people were coming in at noon, I hung out downstairs. That's when I met Brian. That's when John eventually came in. Let's see, Swamp Picker, Glenn came in, Lonnie, and I cannot remember Lonnie's wife for the life of me. It's sad to be this old and this young. Terrible. But everybody I met, there was not a bad person. Everybody was nice. Everybody was very cordial. Asked questions. You know, I didn't have a lot of questions. You know, you guys know I've done eBay full time for a year and a half, 2 years. I've been on Amazon now for 2.5. I can still learn wholesale and stuff, but this was an eBay crowd for the most part. And the only question somebody can answer me is how can I hire somebody to do the freaking listing? Because I've got the inventory I love to find it. I absolutely love to find eBay stuff, but listing it, that could be a weakness. Because I'm gonna tell you, you can write this down. I'm gonna tell you the great secret to eBay and what will make you the most successful eBay seller in the world. The more you list, the more you sell. All right, there you go. So if you list none, you sell none. The more you list, the more you sell. There's the key. You can learn all the metrics. You can try all the analytics. You can do anything. You can take pictures with just feet in them. You can take beautiful pictures in white backgrounds and all that stuff. Just list. List accurately, list often, sell much. That's it. That's the key. That great revelation I've had while I'm here in the cornfields of Indiana. Must be all the pure grain alcohol that's probably seeping through my pores. But outstanding trip so far. And John the Cincinnati Picker, he lives in Cincinnati. That's a good one. I am headed towards Cincinnati. That's why I'm weaving through the country to these out of the way Walmarts to see if I can pick up a little change on the way. And in the morning, I think I'm gonna hit some Walgreens. I got a couple Walmarts, and then give him a shout around lunch. We're gonna eat lunch at Blue Ash Chili. Guys, if y'all never been to Cincinnati eating Cincinnati chili, you are missing out. This particular restaurant was on Diners, Drives, and Dives. So, and it's happens to be about a mile from his office.
Turn left on North 8th Street. Then
I've only got 3 minutes left before I have to go to Walmart. So we're gonna grab lunch, and then he's gonna give me a tour of his warehouse. I don't know if I told you or not, but I'm building a 2-car garage / office beside my house this fall. So I just want to check out his warehouse to see his organization, and just, you know, he's got staff too. So, you know, a lot of things that over and over I tell myself I don't want staff, but I also tell myself I do not want to list. But I want to do eBay. I want to be very successful. So those two things don't mix. So I'm gonna have to help them mix. So that's where I'm headed. I headed to Cincinnati, picking along the way, whether it's sourcing from Walmart or I don't have any Goodwills on the map for today, but you know, if I'm running to one, I ain't driving by it. So I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and it's a super center. What the hell? Can we not have do not enter? Whatever. Just for note, when you're out, oh man, when you're out in the middle of nowhere and you're out of state, you can get away with more because you have out of state plates. If somebody wants to stop you, you just look at them and go, "Officer, I was lost. I just trying to get this. I just need to go to Walmart
In 500 feet,
and play dumb and nice and innocent, and they will let you go because you are out of state. As long as you ain't speeding like I was doing out in North Carolina, 87 and 60. They don't like that part.
You've arrived
But
at your
just
destination.
a wrong turn somewhere, they don't care about that. All right, going into Walmart because I have arrived at my destination. The GPS is going nuts, or the radar detector is going nuts. But I just wanted to continue this video. I was going to do day by day, but I should have known better to think that I can that I can do 4 or 5 videos on a trip. I can do one. Baby steps, baby steps. All right, time to go to Walmart. Let's hope for the best. Trying to get you some shots of the windmills out here. I think they are the 2 megaton, 2 megawatt, 2 mega gigawatt something windmills out here in Indiana. They are all throughout Indiana. If you go up I-65, you find them. They are here out. I just came through Muncie, so I'm in the next town over from Muncie. Whatever the name of that is, I don't know. I'm on Indiana Highway 32, if that means anything to you. We saw the same ones out west in Kansas, Denver, Utah, Nevada, California. So it's pretty neat to see these big guys. I believe they're the ones made by GE out of Brazil. And there's a television show documentary on how these things are made, and then the special ship they had to make to bring them over here because the blades are so long. And then the trucks that are special to have to bring them in place. I was doing some reading on them while I was riding out west, and it takes a little over 1.5 years to recover the energy cost, for the energy to recover the cost of the windmill, and they have a useful life of nearly 20 years. So that's 19 years of energy that's after. It's pretty much free. I thought that's pretty neat. Just wanted to give you guys a shot of it.